on the TikTok and post the link in the chat.
Come on, sir. Okay, you got to give me a
I'm about
second.
to put the link here because we live on all platforms.
Okay, I
I'm
already
about
had
to
to get
post
ready to go
the
to.
link. Say it again,
I said, yeah, I had it getting ready to go live. I mean, put the link in too, but I'm gonna go ahead and copy it right now.
Okay. Yeah, because it's in there. All right, bear with me, everybody, while I put my usual little spiel in the chat.
Okay, you already on TikTok, right? I mean, yeah, you already.
Yeah, Con, we on everything.
Okay, okay. You seen it pop up on TikTok yet, sir?
Huh?
I said I haven't seen it pop up on TikTok yet. Let me see if I can search it.
You say you haven't seen it? It's up.
Is it?
I'm
Okay.
looking at it. Yeah, we up
Okay,
on
come.
TikTok.
Okay, come.
Yeah, we up on everything.
Okay, I see it now.
All right. All right, everybody. I believe we are ready to rock.
Let me know if you see it in the chat, sir.
Hmm?
Let me know if you see the link in the chat. Make sure it's in there.
Yes, sir. I see it.
Come on,
Mighty
sir.
man at the water warrior. Appreciate you.
No sweat. No sweat. Handlebar, sir.
To my co-host. God damn it, my brother. You know what I mean?
Right,
And
sir.
I think this is the last one, and we already. Hey, Shalom Israel. Y'all already know who it is and what it do. Cap 10K, the goggle ball of the ISUPK, or the Commanding General YAHANNA. And y'all already know my main man. Y'all heard me once say the co-host of the show. You understand? My heavy hitter, Officer Mashallah out of ATL. We done bridged the gap from the
All right.
STL to the ATL. I know a lot of people really wonder, like, what does that even mean?
Hmm.
What does stato mean? I know that's what they thinking. You hear me? But
Right,
it's
right.
St. Louis and Atlanta. That's all. STATL Connect. You understand? We done bridged that gap. All right. And guess what? And we bring out everything. All look from here all the way from Atlanta and look all over the world, especially
All right.
on this show today. You know, because while a lot of people is worried about all of this Project 2025, and for some odd reason, the white man just really plan on oppressing us this year. You know what I'm saying, by Have
Right.
you heard all of the stirs and all of the nonsense that
All
our
day,
people
sir.
have been? Brother, I heard so many rooms on Clubhouse to where, I mean, these cats and these sisters was like really bugged out of their mind. They was like, oh, they gonna really oppress, they gonna really do us in. They really gonna what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, we haven't been dying like every dog on year since we've been here. Like, they haven't been oppressing us every year since we've been here. By
Hmm.
what was a good year? What was a project like 1985? What was Project 1985?
I,
You know,
sir,
was
I
that
don't
the
even know.
year? Was that the good year? Was that the year where blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians was on top of the world, and we had
I
it
ain't seen
going on, and we was equal to our
it.
president? Like what was Project 1996? Huh? What was that?
I ain't seen a
Did
good
we
year
have
for a nigga yet.
did we have our own land? Did we
Nope.
have our own businesses? I mean, what are they talking about? My Charlotte, what are they talking about, brother? You know,
No, sir.
and you could tell right now from all the talking that's going on that our people are scared and they still don't know what to do. And we tell them every single day, all you got to do is follow us.
No.
We, you see, we don't have those issues. We're not scared out of our mind. We're not bugged out about Donald Trump being the president the first time or the second time.
Right.
You know what I mean? We don't have our hopes in the government. We don't have our faith in the president to make black folks' lives great again. You
So like if I
understand?
could, yeah.
Come on with it. I'll go ahead.
And it's the crazy thing about it. It seems like this year, all of a sudden, like I say in these clubhouse rooms, it's like we got so many political analysts now. They know what's gonna happen. They can predict it. What's gonna happen in the next 8 months to a year, and watch next year what's
Yeah,
gonna happen. Like
yeah.
everybody is a political analyst right now. So it's
Uh,
wild to me. I'm like, man, I'm glad I don't give a damn about it. I'm waiting on the king to come back. I ain't worried about
man.
Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying? Or the next president. Who gives a damn? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to you, sir.
Right, damn right, huh? And you are absolutely correct about that because now, for some odd reason, black folks are the masters at politics.
Right.
I was in a room with a brother told me this is how you do it. I was, whoa, how we gonna do it, brother? He said, see, black people don't know how to vote and they don't know how to work they vote and they don't know how to do this and they don't know how to do. Oh yeah, lay it on the line, brother. Tell me how it's done.
Right.
This brother turned around and came up with some more foolishness that is not going to work. My Charlotte, you hear me? It's not going to work, brother.
That's crazy.
You know, all of this stuff about black folks not knowing how to vote. Yes, they do. They do know how to vote. They do. It's not that hard.
So
Anybody
like
can
my
do it.
cousin,
You know what I
like my
mean?
cousin.
Go ahead. Come on.
Hey,
Come
look,
on.
black people used to know how to vote so hard, Cap. They used to be out in the lines barbecuing, selling water, selling chips, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Till
Yeah.
it got banned. Till they made a law
Right.
to where you can't do that. They made voting. They made a party out of voting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hot dogs in the line, hamburgers,
Yeah.
drinks, cookies, chips. Now, oh man, you better not get caught with a snicker in your hand, man. You're gonna get kicked. They're gonna ban you from
Right.
voting. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot here.
Yeah. And look, you see the problems that our people are having going to go vote, right? To where what was that place where that devil came in with that what wasn't it the Make America Great Again hat?
Mm-hmm.
And he turned around and threw it at the sister. They told you can't have stuff like that. Shirts, hats, buttons, nothing. You understand? You can only come in and vote. That's the rule to those places. You know what I'm saying? And it turned around and almost it was like 4 sisters in there. That's all it was, working the booth. You know, working the toll booth. The voting booths, I mean, not the toll booth, I'm sorry. But yeah,
No, I
working
got
the
you.
voting booths, just sisters, you know? And here they go, getting assaulted and attacked by an angry white man. You know?
Mm-hmm.
How many times have we seen that? That's why I say I don't know. Project 2025, man. You got to give me Project 1900, 1800, 1700, 1600. I mean, damn. You know, when was it their plan not to oppress us? I'm trying to figure that one out.
Right.
I'm trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, I don't get it, Cap.
Yep.
I don't get that.
So come on with it. Let's go rock out your them articles that you got.
All right. Well, first
And
one
then
I'll start with it.
because I just got a couple of them myself, like three, four. I
Okay.
got a quick, short little video, two of them, and then a couple of articles.
Okay. Come on, sir. All right. So look, let's go with nine Trump policies that will hurt the black Americans. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But they said, oh, Trump getting
Not
all
get
this. Oh,
2025.
yeah, 2025. Yeah.
Hey, hold on, my shot. Wait a minute before you do that.
Come
Now,
on, sir.
read that again for me. Read that title again.
Come on, it says nine Trump policies that will hurt black Americans.
Now, the whole time Donald Trump was running, black people was like, "Oh, Donald Trump, he's a great businessman." Remember they were saying that the first time, and they came back around and said the same dumb thing. The dude is not a good businessman. I don't know what they see in this guy. All because he's got a couple of hotels and a couple of restaurants and a few other things, but he's a horrible businessman. The man, I remember having this conversation with my grandma. I can't remember what it was when I think I was a teenager. And it was some show on, it was, or a news clip or something like that, and it had Donald Trump on it. And her and my aunt, they was talking, negative about Trump. And I said, Grandma, what's wrong with Trump? I said, ain't he rich? She said, oh, son, said, Donald Trump files bankruptcy every year.
Me or what?
You know what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah,
my grandma
come on.
told me as a kid. That he files bankruptcy every single year. He's a crook. That's what he is. The dude is not a great businessman.
It's a lot of
I don't know if anybody knows. I don't know if anybody know his real background. You understand? Him and his what they call it, mob ties. Do they know about his mob ties? Because they're not good businessmen. They're criminals. That's how they get what they got, by committing crimes. So I just wanted to say that while you read that again, because our people had their hopes set on this man turning the world around. They're gonna turn the black community around for us. And no president is ever going to do it. Okay? Go ahead,
Now, what I was gonna say is, I watched Donald Trump documentary. You know what I'm saying, just to see what was going on. So, in the beginning, his dad owned the hotel, and it was going. He was running into the ground. You know what I'm saying? But Donald Trump, he
right.
wanted to revive it, so he went to the government asking for money. They turned him down. And he ended up hooking up with this lawyer, who was a flaming hot Cheeto. But this lawyer was bad though, and he knew a lot. He had a lot of connections in the government, and he would what's that when you not bribe him but blackmail him. He was blackmailing everybody, and he helped
Yeah,
Trump
yeah,
push. He helped Trump get pushed to the top. You know what I'm saying? So all he did was
right.
go and lie, steal, and do all that, and that's how
Yeah,
he came up. Salaki.
I know. I know. That's how the president got to where he at.
Yeah.
Look at what he do to the women. He grabbed them out of the box. You know what I mean? Look. The last show that we did about him, you brought out all of those facts where this man shoving women up into walls. You understand? Forcing himself on them.
Yeah.
That's not a good business, man. To me, you understand?
Hmm.
Because if you was, you would know how to handle your business on a woman,
Yeah. Right.
and that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. You know, I don't want over JJ that don't want to give it to me. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like who in their right mind wants to take a woman's body, but she don't even want you. She don't even
Hmm.
like you. You understand? Like, come on. And
Yeah.
and then there's no surprise why Donald Trump had to buy his wives every year. Each and every
Mhm.
last one that he had to buy them. He forced himself on them or he bought them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And we already know why Orange Head had to do that. You know what I mean? So go ahead, bring them out real quick so we can jump to the
All right,
next one.
come on, sir. It says after securing victory in 2024 U.S. election, concerns have grown within Black communities about the potential impact of Donald Trump's proposed policy. As his administration prepares to take office in January, plans across key policy areas from education and healthcare to civil rights and environmental regulations, and drawing significant attention for their likely effects on Black federal. It said from cuts to federal funding for historical Black colleges and universities (HBCUs) to changes in civil rights enforcement, the administration
Oh, you done froze up.
All right. So it says, so the first one is the education
You
policy. This
hey,
is
you froze. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear. Yeah, I see it keep doing that for some reason. It's done it like
Yeah,
4 or 5 times. All right.
yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
You clear
Oh,
now. I can hear you.
Okay. You need me to go back, or you good to go?
Just a little bit.
Okay, I'll go back a little bit. Let me do the. Okay, it says from cuts to federal and historical Black colleges and universities (HBCUs) to changes in civil rights enforcement, the administration's priorities could reshape access to resources, legal protections, and economic opportunities in ways that disproportionately affect Black communities. All right. So the first one that they saying is going to affect is the education policy. The Trump administration has proposed eliminating the Department of Education, which would end federal oversight in public education standards and redirect funds away from HBCUs. Advocates worry advocates worry this could undermine progress towards addressing systemic underfunding at these institutions. Additionally, Trump calls for reparations for white students, citing grievances against DE&I policies could shift resources away from minority students, exacerbating educational inequalities.
Hmm.
He said white. He said the
And,
white
and
folks.
listen, he gonna make the inequality worse.
Yes.
That's what they're saying. They're gonna make it even worse. It's already inequality. What are you talking about? And now they're gonna make it worse.
He said white people should get reparations. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's exactly what he said.
That's wild.
And that's exactly what he meant.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what he meant. And we cannot see that we've been duped again. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what they say? Duped.
Yep. Fell for the banana in the tailpipe.
We fell for the banana in the tail. We keep falling for it every doggone year, every election. Every time a white man open his mouth and say something, we fall for whatever come out of it.
Yep.
Instead of coming together with our own folks, like why don't we try to do that? That's the one thing that we won't try. Look at how sad and how mad those black politicians are because there's an all-white house now. They really thought Donald Trump was going to hire their black asses. You know what I mean? And they are upset, whining and crying right now. That's what happens when you sell out, man. That's what happens when you sell out. When you sell out, this is what you go through. You go through disappointment. Do you really think that they want to be with you? Do you really think that Donald Trump wants to hang around you?
Right.
He hates you and your people, man. And here you go, counting on whatever he say and depending on, and he done let you down again. Like, how many times do we get our heart broke dealing with these people out before we finally say, you know what? Let me turn to my own people. Let me do that. Let me go find my people, and we come together, and we do something. Do we ever do that? Will they ever say that up? Will them black politicians say, you know what? I'm tired of this job. You could take this job and shove it. Are they gonna say that? Will the black police officers and the black military personnel, will they say, you know what? You could take this job and shove it? Right. Will they ever say that? Because they keep getting disappointed. Listen to the article. Education and everything else. We got to stop trying to be one and join with them. It's never going to happen, man. It's never going to happen. You got some more of that?
Come on, sir. Now we're gonna move on to We're gonna move on to the next issue that the black community is worried about. It says civil rights oversight. Advocates are alarmed by Trump's signals to scale back the Department of Justice civil rights efforts, which could reduce federal investigations into police misconduct and discrimination in voting and housing. This diminished oversight raises concern about weakened protections for Black communities already navigating systematic injustices, systemic injustices. A lot, man.
Yeah,
Like, what
that's
do you
crazy.
mean? It's already happening. Like, how
Been happening.
worse can it? How worse can it get, sir? Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all more scared now that they're gonna keep slapping you across your head with the billy club?
Right.
Like, y'all more scared now? They gonna put the knee on your neck? Like, come on, man. What's going on?
Right. And since you just mentioned that, I just thought about this book that we got that I bring out every Martin Luther King Day. It's about his march and this progression for equality between blacks and whites and all of this. And when the march started dying down, they came up with a great idea to use children, right? They were gonna put the kids out there. Now everybody's supposed to have compassion for children, right? Everybody's supposed to love children. This clown put children on the front line, ages, I believe it was 8 to 16. He put children out in harm's way to deal with an animal. And you know what they did to those kids? Sick dogs on them, beat them with billy clubs. That's what made me think about that. You understand? I got the book. I wish I could grab it. The book right over here next to the podium. You understand? But
we got to bring that up. Black History Month.
You know it. In the book, look, they turned around and they have pictures of the actual events that took place when they had them children out there marching. And they got dogs sitting there biting the children, man, ripping their flesh right off of their body.
Dang.
And these men thought that, number one, joining together with these people was a great idea. And then to convince them, since the march was losing momentum, let's throw the children out there. It won't hurt. Yeah, it ain't gonna hurt you, but it hurt them kids. And they all got felony records. They beat them all upside the head. And they locked all of them up in prison.
Dang.
They hose them down with water hoses. It's bad enough you out there doing that as an adult. It's bad enough to look back at this stuff, man, and watch my people sit here and get grown people watching women getting beat by the police, watching men getting beat by the police, and then you throw the children out there. Like the things that they have done in the past isn't enough for you to say 2025 is the year that me and my people come together. Not to be scared talking about, oh, this is Project 2025. They're really going to oppress us now. When they've been doing it since we've been here, man. This is crazy. Go ahead, you got some more?
Come on, sir. We got the healthcare access. Healthcare access. It says plans to scale back Medicaid and the Affordable Care Act, ACA, are expected to disproportionately impact Black Americans who rely heavily on these programs for health coverage. Reduced funding in Medicaid could exacerbate health disparities, particularly in underserved areas where chronic conditions like diabetes and hypertension are more prevalent.
And look, you already know. Check this out, how they did with the healthcare, right? And I'm gonna just use the COVID for example. Right here, right down the street, Martin Luther King and not Arlington. I think it's Arlington. I can't remember the exact street, but there's a clinic that's not too far from school. In that clinic, right, there's a brother. He's the director of the clinic, right? He turned around and the article was about the vaccinations that were sent here, right, for the COVID. our people are so spooked out and so scared of medicine. And the reason being is because they don't have any guidance out there in the world. You don't have any guidance in the world to help you make decisions, you understand, for your life. So our people start watching YouTube. You know, that's our doctor, YouTube, right? The same way, but listen, the same way brothers and sisters will look up how to fix their car, how to change this and how to change the alternator, how to change the starter on the vehicle. They do that same thing when it comes to the Bible and when it comes to health and everything else. They think they're going to Google their way to help. They think they're going to turn around and YouTube their way to help. What they didn't know is that at this point in time, now I do understand why our people have, such reservations when it comes to taking medicine and anything that the white man has to offer. I get it because they have done a lot of things to us. There was a project called the Periago Projects here in St. Louis. They turned around and released a chemical. They did chemical warfare on the people that stayed in the building. They took a helicopter over the building and they dropped a chemical, a harmful chemical, and almost killed everybody in that building. Straight up. So I get what they say. The Tuskegee experiment, you know what I mean? I do understand why our people be like, nah, I ain't taking that. Nah, I ain't going to no doctor. Nah, I ain't doing. I understand. But guess what? You don't have to be like that. You don't have to be like that. Commander General YAHANNA took the scare off of the vaccination, the disease, and everything else. Okay. To where, guess what? You could have went to your doctor, you could have made you a good decision, and then went whatever way you wanted to go. You understand? And so, but the doctor said it first thing in the article, he says, I've never seen anything like this before. Do you know what happened? The whole line that was down the street and around the corner was filled with white people before they even opened. Before they opened. Why? So that they could get those vaccinations first. So that they could get them. Now here they are. You had white people on YouTube telling you, oh, don't take the vaccination. They're trying to kill people. But then those same ones was in lines getting the vaccinations.
Right.
And so, but when you brought up the healthcare thing, it just made me think of that and how it is like everything that we go through here is the way. It's like that in everything, ain't it? Jobs, it's all these different racial disparities and everything negative that you could think of, right? Everything negative that you could think of, it happens to us. Right. While they reap the benefits. But us, man, no, we don't reap none. And this is crazy that our people sitting here, you just don't see it. They just have not woke up. Like, what they say, wake up and smell the coffee. Like, you can't smell the coffee. You don't see it. Open your eyes. These people are never going to love you. They're never going to join you. They're never going to like you a little bit. They don't. They deal with us a little bit, but that's as far as it's going to go. And it's a shame that all of these different things that they saying that they scared of just in 2025, we've been going through it forever.
So like I could, Cap.
Come on, you got.
We like that animal, you know what I'm saying, in the wild that they just can't figure out. Like, they're just like, whoa, how do they keep getting through this? And they just look at us like a spectacle. Oh, we're so exciting. Well, how can he jump so high? Like, how he can shoot the basketball from almost half court? Oh my God, he runs a 4.240. You know what I'm saying? They look at us as a spectacle like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't look at us as like we're a part of them. They don't care. They think their brain is 3 times bigger than ours or some crap like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like you said, man, Cap, this is crazy. The first thing we run to for health concerns is, what was that, Dr. Savior? Everybody was going to Dr. Savior. He was drinking his pee.
Oh,
I don't know what kind of
hey, come on, Doc.
I don't know what kind of health concerns.
He absolutely was.
I don't know what kind of health concern got in that, but I ain't drinking my pee. I ain't doing that. You know
No,
what I'm
no,
saying?
I'm not at all.
All
I'm
right,
not
Cap.
at all. You know what I
All right.
mean?
Yeah.
And he can have them. And
Yeah, he
look, I
got
ain't
that.
gonna do like Dr. Sebi either. I ain't smoking no blunts and I ain't
Yeah.
drinking no pee. So don't ask.
Right.
You understand? If I get a headache, I'm gonna go get a Tylenol or
Exactly.
Advil. You understand?
Right.
Ibuprofen. Yeah.
Right. Damn right, sir. That's wild.
Not no goddamn pee out.
All right. Now, just like
Yeah.
you
Come
said,
on
sir,
with it. Go ahead. You got
you said chemical warfare. We getting up on the environmental injustice. It says environmental deregulation could increase pollution in urban areas where many Black Americans reside, further endangering
mm-hmm.
communities already facing high exposure to environmental hazards. With weakened enforcement against industrial polluters, respiratory illnesses, and other health issues linked to poor air and water quality may worsen.
Yeah.
Good gracious. How the water gonna get
Yeah.
worse, man? What was it in Mississippi? They still got bad water. Like how's it gonna get worse?
Down in Detroit.
Yep, in Detroit, yeah.
Down in Detroit.
I don't know.
You know what? I gotta ask somebody from Detroit this question because I remember my cousin. This was a while ago. This was a long time ago. He had went to Detroit, came back home, and he was just telling us how Detroit was, you know. And he said, "Cuz," he said the water so messed up in Detroit, and this had to have been over 20. I want to say damn near 30 years ago. This was a long time ago.
Dang.
He said the water so messed up in Detroit. He said when I checked in the hotel, he said they gave me a bunch of tablets that go in the water. I said a tablet, yeah. He said you pop tablets like if you're gonna cook or put a pitcher of water or something in the in the refrigerator or whatever you're gonna use the water for. He said they give you tablets to clean all of the water. Take a bath. You can pop a tablet in the water to clean the bathtub up. If you put say you're boiling some water for whatever you need to cook with, you pop the tablet in there to clean up the water and all kind of stuff. And since you just said, I got to ask somebody from the D, is that true? Because I don't know if my cousin was lying. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to lie a lot. He used to always be playing and joking. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if my cousin was telling me the truth or, if he actually was, lying. But I'm definitely going to ask somebody from the D, is that true? Because that's what he told. But one thing we not messed up about is they water still dirty.
Yep.
The water is still contaminated. The brother Strong and a sister from Clubhouse, Sister Adia, had raised a bunch of money and sent a ton of damn waters down there. A whole, I think I want to say truck or 2 truckloads. You understand? Worth of water down there to help them brothers and sisters out in Detroit.
Oh damn! Crack.
So yeah, man. So that right there, that chemical warfare, like I said, what I mentioned with that the Tuskegee experiment and the Periago projects. I remember when I was a kid, they used to go by. It used to be a bug truck. Did they ever had it down in Atlanta?
A bug truck? No, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Where these trucks used to go through the hood, and I only seen them in our hood, and I never heard about these trucks going out in the county. But it used to be a truck, and it had a big generator and big box and shit on the back of it, and they used to spray a chemical out the back of the truck, claiming that they was doing that for bugs. And I think the bug they was trying to contaminate and kill was us. You know what I mean?
I think I remember seeing something like that, Cap. I think I remember that. Yeah.
They only did. I'm gonna look it up real quick while you read the next one. But I only remember hearing about that truck ever being in the hood. And I remember me and my cousins, me and my family, everybody, we'd be outside playing, me and my little brothers and stuff, and we would hear that thing come. It was just that loud. It was just that loud. It would be, and we like, damn, here come the bug truck. Here come the bug truck. And boy, before you know it, the whole damn block was cloudy. You know what I mean? So,
Yep,
like I
yep.
said, I believe that stuff was for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
I
believe
mean,
that.
because hell, it's gonna be flies and bees and bugs everywhere. You know
Hey,
what I
Cap,
mean?
everybody be spooked out over them chemtrails and all that stuff. You already know that. All that's crazy, man.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing doing that. Look, these Negroes shouldn't be worried about it when you go up there and spark a blunt up in your house around the kids. You're doing the same goddamn thing. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man, come on now.
Smoking crack,
Oh, come on.
smoking crack and all.
Hey, real
The
real
same
quick,
thing.
since you mentioned that, brother Salakia,
Go ahead,
there's a
sir.
daycare in the building, right? The daycare, the owner has a daycare in this building where our school is located at as well, right? And there's
Mm-hmm.
one sister. Whenever we turn around and come out of here, and she's coming in with her children, right? The sister one day, the sister turned around and was yelling at the babies. You can't help but as soon as she pulled up, the whole outside was just filled with weed smell. You could just smell the bud. As soon as she
Mm.
pulled up, she walked so fast, she be leaving her kids. These little kids like a 5-year-old, 4 and 5-year-old. One of them is like
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5, right? She jump out, grabs the doggone car seat because she got a little one. She got like 3 babies. Grabs the little one, shuts the door, and turn around and so come on. The little baby falling over. She high as hell. The little baby got a contact high.
Damn. Yep.
She falling all over the ground and she come on, get up, come on. What do you mean? Stop doing drugs in front of your daughter. She might be able to keep up out. And then
Yeah.
she has to go to daycare smelling like damn weed. That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous.
That's wild.
But you showed right though. And guess what? The chemicals that they spraying outside don't help when you sitting at home with a chemical in your mouth on the inside. You know what I
Right.
mean? When you sitting, you
Yeah,
putting
right.
chemicals in your mouth on the inside, smoking weed and crack
Yeah.
and whatever else you're doing, popping pills and all of that nonsense.
Yeah.
Our people are supposed to be drug free. That's the only way. We supposed to say no to drugs,
Yeah, right, sir.
not get high. Go ahead.
Con, this is a big one. Everybody been talking about the DE&I rollback. Trump
Mm,
proposed elimination of the DEI initiatives across federal agencies could reduce workplace uh, inclusive Slovakia inclusivity. I can't get that word, and limit funding for programs that address systemic inequalities. Civil rights groups warned that this rollback could undermine protections for Black Americans in unemployment, housing, and education. Well, that's the crazy thing. It seemed like once that DEI came in effect, it seemed like all the goddamn planes falling out the sky. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
Guess them brothers and them
Right,
Latinos and them Haitian brothers was keeping them planes up in the air because they are coming down like
man.
crazy. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
them white boys in there on meth. Oh, white boys in there high as hell having them planes come down. It's been wild. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I seen something on Facebook. I don't know how true it is, but they like 82 planes this year alone. You know what I'm saying? Has had issues and crashed or something like that. So that's a wild thing. But everybody worry about all these Negroes so scared that they gonna cut my job. They only hired me. Yeah, they only hired you because you was Black, man. They don't. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
They only hired you because you were Black. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now you're gonna have these all white jobs, which they ain't gonna never get done nothing done because all white people
Nothing.
do is take like 20 smoke breaks a day. They get their coffee,
30.
they take them 20 smoke breaks. You know what I'm saying? That's all they do. Coffee and smoke breaks and talk all goddamn day by the water cooler. They ain't gonna get nothing done.
Mm-hmm.
The Negroes in there and the Latinos and the Mexicans, we in there doing the work. They won't let us look, they barely let us take a damn lunch. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Right. And
They
like you
take
said, ain't nothing gonna get done.
nothing.
Ain't nothing gonna get done. They all listen on one of my contracts out. This damn white woman was so doggone stupid. Like when I would come to do my business, right? Turn around and all I would hear her, ah, ah, ah. The phone would ring. She start panicking.
Mm.
The fax machine would go off. She start panicking. The door would ring. Somebody would be at the door to come in. She start panicking. Right.
Mm.
And then I went and asked the sister, right? Listen, I had, let me see, this contract for, let me see, I think like, I want to say like 5-6 years, right? The sister worked there for, I think she been there for about 15-16 now, right? Guess how long it took for them to promote this sister and give her the spot? Listen, when I went in there to ask her, I said, what's up with this devil? Why she always said, oh, I don't know, but all my stuff done already. I'm just waiting to go home. The sister could turn around and run that establishment with her eyes closed. In her sleep, she can run it from home. She can run it in her car. You understand? And while she driving. That's how cold the sister is. I mean, she had everything together. Anytime I needed anything, bam, here it go. You understand? Right. Whatever. The sister was on point. But the devil could never get nothing done. And it took them over 12 years to give her the position out. They hired all of these white women for the lead secretary and run that office and up when none of them could do it. And it took them that many years to give the spot to her. The white man don't want to give you no job.
Right.
He don't want to give you no lead spot. Can't you tell? Why would it take so long? You hiring all of these dumbass white bitches that can't file a goddamn file and put it in the cabinet.
Right.
They can't put the paper in the damn folder and sit it in the, you know what I'm saying, in the letter where it go. If it's A, put it in the A's, if it's D, put it with the D's, and Z with the Z. They can't even do that. And here this sister is been running. She's the reason why the company is running, because she in the office.
Damn right. Sir.
And you know what? Nope. They hired somebody. They hired and fired several white women within my 6 years of being there. And it took them 12 years to give this sister the opportunity. I said, God, that's ridiculous.
Okay, so we got 3 comments. I want to read them off real quick.
Oh, come on with it. You got it.
All right, we got from Sister Mathaka Shah. It says, Salaki, sir, they used to drive their truck out in North County telling everyone they were spraying for mosquitoes. So yeah.
And matter of fact, hold up. Right. I just pulled it up. And this is what it says. It says, while some municipalities in Missouri have moved away from spraying pesticides from trucks to control mosquitoes, the city of St. Louis still uses fogging to reduce mosquito population. I ain't seen none in the city. I have not seen none. And the only spot they did it in North County was where we was at. You understand? That's where they sprayed them at. Was where our people were. I never seen or heard them being sprayed out where white people lived at. They only sprayed that mess where our people are. So a lot of them got away from it. And like I said, I don't know if the city, and listen, I got a contract with the city, and I have not seen one mosquito truck on none of the facilities yet. I ain't seen not one doggone mosquito truck out. So why this thing line saying they still use mosquito trucks?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah, that's wild.
Like, come on, I see all the trucks. I see all of them.
Right.
I see all the trucks, and I don't see now one that say mosquito and pest control on it. I don't see none of that.
Right. That's wild.
So somebody lying somewhere. Come on with it.
Come on, sir. We got Sister Zara. She said, like I said, if I may, I worked at a preschool. I had a black kid in our room. His mom's boyfriend dropped him. His backpack smelled nothing. She said his backpack smelled nothing but loud. I opened up his backpack and he had a pound of that stuff. He had a pound of marijuana. Hold on, sir. We keep
Oh,
going.
come
He
on,
had a
huh?
pound of marijuana in his backpack. I had to take his backpack, go outside, and call him. He flew in the parking lot. Spook got out the car, apologized, and thought I was going to call the police. It was
Oh
a
man,
DHS. Yeah. Hold on, we got
come
a
on
goofy in the
now,
room. We
now,
got a
now,
goofy in the
now,
room.
now, real quick before you go to the next one. Now,
Okay.
do you see how horrible of a criminal that this father is?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you putting the drugs in your child's backpack?
Right.
Why are you doing that, man? You're not supposed to be a criminal. Guess what, Mr. Dad? If you don't sell the drugs, you don't have to hide it in your son's backpack and
That's crazy.
accidentally send it to school with him. This is a preschool, huh? Preschool. Like,
Mm,
come on. Come on, Mr. Dad. Just stop selling the drugs, man. And that way you and your son and your family will be safe.
right.
You don't have to beg nobody, please don't call the look, I don't have no worries about no dope because I ain't got
Right.
none. I don't sell none. I don't smoke
Right.
none. You understand? So
Mhm.
if some dope ever get put on me, it's getting planted there.
Right.
It's gonna have to get planted because I ain't got no drugs at all. You understand? And don't nobody in my house use no goddamn drugs.
Right, sir.
So you gonna have to plant some on me and just send me the way because I don't have no dope. You know. Now going over the speed limit a little bit, depending on what day of the week it is, I might have did that. You can give me a ticket for going 10 miles over. I may
Mhm.
have done that. You know, give me the ticket and send me on by my way. But other than that, I ain't no criminal. Like this
Yeah,
is
right.
terrible. Mr. Dad takes and puts the dope in the kid back as if the police won't search the kid's backpack.
Right.
Matter of fact, it was a case here where the police searched a little baby's pepper
Damn.
right here in St. Louis. Mr. Dad had dope on him, and it was supposed to be in the baby's pamper, and they checked the baby's pamper for the dope out.
Mm.
They don't give a damn about checking no backpack. Tell Mr. Dad I said that so he can stop selling drugs and putting that shit in his damn son's backpack. That's terrible. Damn,
Mhm.
sis.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, Calvin, keep going. It
Go
says
ahead.
federal poverty assistance. Trump's past calls to limit welfare and SNAP benefits pose significant risk for Black Americans who are twice as likely as white Americans to live below the poverty line. Cuts to these programs could deepen economic challenges in communities already grappling with higher unemployment rates and limited access to generational wealth.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
And
he
you,
cut the food stamps. Ooh,
man, and you
he
know
cut the
something about what's crazy about that is that they write about our people living below the poverty line more than white people. But what they not right about is who uses them food stamps more than who.
right. They ain't right
White
about
people
that.
get assistance more than us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just that we need it. Our people are
Mhm.
so poor that they need them food stamps. You
Mhm.
know, they need them food stamps, man. And they talking about cutting them off. They won't give them a job.
Mhm.
They won't do that. Barack Obama turned around and gave Negroes a track phone with 300 minutes on it and some free health care that he was going to penalize you for if you didn't have it.
Right.
Instead of giving some jobs, putting jobs out there so that our people could take care of themselves. They could buy their own goddamn phone. You
Mhm.
give them a job. They can get their own health care. You give them a job. But they won't do that. But they are going to take away those benefits. Why? So guess what? To oppress us more and more. This wasn't just a plan of 2025. You know how
Right.
many people got cut off of assistance in the past?
Mhm.
Do you know the food stamp scare been going on since I was a kid? I used to hear my mama and her friends And the rest of my family that was old stamps. They said, "Oh, they talking about cutting our stamp off." You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing
Yeah.
new. They
Well,
talking
like
about.
it's a lot. If
Go
they're not cutting them, they're gonna reduce them. You know what I'm saying? Oh man,
ahead.
boy, they don't want nothing less than them $1,000 food stamp.
The black woman make $1 over, brother. They cutting all food stamps.
Yeah.
She make $1 over, and they cutting her off.
Yep.
Cutting
Absolutely,
off.
sir. Absolutely.
And then what messed me up too is that, do you know how many people that sit in the office and deny you from food stamps, but they get them too? You know how many pilots, you know how many white pilots that get food stamps and get assistance from the government?
Yep.
It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. But they talk about us. For us getting them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they get them too. And they
Now,
get
I'm
them
laughing.
more than we do. Go ahead,
Yeah,
you got it.
we got a bug out in the chat. And I ain't paying no attention. It says reproductive health. It says restrictive reproductive health policies under Trump's administration could disproportionately harm Black women who face higher maternal mortality rates than white women. Defunding clinics that provide contraception and abortion services could leave women in underserved areas with fewer options for essential health care. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So they're trying to take away the healthcare policies and stuff like that, which
they are. Look at the comment.
What you got, sir?
Read it.
Oh, it said you had to pay you had to pay for Obama for having Obamacare after the first year. Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah. And all of them people, Steve Harvey and all the celebrities was in on that nonsense. Man, he's trying to give Black people free health care. No, he did not. I know some people that got that Obamacare.
Yep.
And when when they got it, they found out that they had been duped. You understand? They found out that they had been duped, Maya Shala. I know a sister, her and her 2 kids. She said, I can't even afford to put my kids on this mess. She said, it's so doggone high. She said, I cannot afford to have my kids on Obamacare. Did all that line, had all them celebrities telling us, oh yeah, but Barack Obama trying to do something for Black people. No, the hell he didn't. No, he didn't, man. You know? Well, read the next one.
Come on, sir. Now, I want to, before we get off this healthcare one, man, what they saying, they talking about clinics that provide contraception and abortion services, man. Look, our Black women should not be having abortions, Cap. And I just look, look, Trump just signed he just signed something into office, you know what I'm saying, today, to where the in vitro, they said they're lowering the cost of in vitro, so healthcare is gonna help them with the in vitro, and you know who that helps. That helps the nasty white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they all day.
They can't have babies like we can.
Yeah.
Man, that was an executive order today. They just did it probably like 20 hours ago. They signed that in an executive order to lower the cost of in vitro. You know what I'm saying? So then white folks can have more babies. And see, this is how we get duped all the time. They tell us have less and less baby and get your career. When these white folks, man, they want kids. They can't have that many kids. That's why.
Yeah. And you know where they putting all of them fertility clinics at, right?
Yeah.
In white folks' neighborhoods.
Oh yeah, in the white folks.
No, the fertility clinics. Yeah. Now they putting I got you. They putting abortion clinics in our neighborhood. But they putting fertility clinics all over the white community. Look, I be out there riding past all of them. I see them all. And they smack dab in the middle of every white community that they got.
Yep.
So that they can have, but yeah, because I think, if I ain't mistaken, I think that thing costs about 10 grand. You know what I mean? Read the other comments.
Okay, let me see where we at. It says Princess of Ra said they told me I'm over the income to get food stamps. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
definitely not getting nothing. We got another
Absolutely.
comment. It says, Khan, it is higher than getting inside from another company. You know what I'm saying? It's higher to get an insurance. Hold on, Salaki. It said it
Uh-huh.
was higher than getting insurance from another company. Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
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 And they made
It was.
and they forced you to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the sister said, they forced you to get it. That's crazy.
Absolutely. They did. You know what I'm
All right.
saying? They
Mhm.
penalize people, man. Look, I hate that even happened. You know,
Yeah.
I hate that happened, man. And our people still couldn't see it, my Charlotte.
Yeah.
They still
Already
couldn't
know.
see it. Obama didn't do nothing great for our people. Obama went and pushed the blue alert when black people were being murdered up under his administration, left and right,
Right.
by a white cop. And he went and pushed the blue alert for the police,
Mm.
as if somebody was out there threatening their lives every single day. As if black people was pulling over white police officers and gunning them down every day. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
went and pushed the alert for them.
And
You
Kev,
know?
how many stories have we heard when police officers, black police officers in these white police institutions were getting abused by the white officers? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I thought they
Mm-hmm.
stood with their own in solidarity and this and then that. Man, they don't give a they don't
No, they
these
don't.
oppressors do not give a damn
Yeah,
about you, man. They don't
they
give a
do
damn.
stand with their own. The other white police,
Right.
they do. But when it come to you, oh no, you not they people. So they're
Mhm.
not standing with you. They're not. You know, they are not going to stand with you. And you just gotta wake up and smell that coffee.
Yeah,
They
Kev, I
don't want
remember
to stand with you. They ain't gonna never do it.
I remember bringing out an article on one of our shows, right? And I said it was a black sheriff, first black sheriff in that county. All the white cops quit on him.
Mm-hmm.
He lost the whole force. They lost the whole force
Yeah.
just like that. That's sad.
Yep.
That's how much that white
I
people will
remember.
stick together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that. And then look, out here in St. Louis, it's so many different stories about um black police officers suffering with these white partners that they got every day, being
Mm.
called niggas, being threatened, all kind of like you want and you continue to work there, brother. Do you remember when I brought out the those sisters that work on the police force and they had got raped at work by white officers?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
the one that got me the worst was the sister that got raped twice. The one that got raped twice, she turned around, sued, told her it actually happened, and they compensated the sister. I don't care about the money, and you can't. I don't think it's enough money that you can give that sister for taking her body. You know what I mean? And causing that type of trauma on her. I don't know if all the money in the world would change that situation. But they compensated the sister. She went back to the goddamn force, and then another white man raped her. Another white police officer raped her.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, what you gonna do? Just keep giving her money every time she get raped? She's supposed to be cool with that?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. But this is 2025.
Yeah.
All this negative stuff supposed to be happening in 2025. Guess what? That that rape that happened in I think 2020. The other sisters that filed charges on the white police officers that raped them, that happened in 2021, 2022,
Mm-hmm.
2019. Down in Kansas City, y'all, they had to pass a law for white police officers not to rape black women when they pulled them over.
I remember you bringing that out, sir. I remember you brought that out.
Now, what type of shit is that? It's already a law that you're not supposed to force yourself on somebody.
Right. They have to
So
double
why in
down.
the hell do they have to turn around and make a law so these nasty bastards won't harm our sisters, man? Come on, man. And you still got faith in this place? Your hope is still in the justice system. When those sisters that got raped by them cops in Kansas City and anywhere else, they ain't received no justice. Show you just how much justice that sister that was a police officer got. They raped her again.
Mm-hmm.
They raped her again and told her, "You're gonna be my little black sex slave." They told her that. How the hell do you not take that goddamn gun that you got and shoot that bastard?
Right.
How do you not do that to defend yourself? I don't understand that.
Right. Pepper spray, something.
Something, man. Taser, Billy Club, that 9 milli. Hey, that's the best one for me. Case like that.
Yeah, that's the best one. Damn right.
I don't understand. And did it at work, at the job, brother, at the office. At the office, I told her, "You're going to be my little black sex slave." The sister that was in the military here in St. Louis, that they turned around and never found her murder, even though they had DNA up under her fingernails. She had DNA all over her body and in her body. She got raped. She got raped and she got killed. Very beautiful sister, man. And I hate that she decided to go and try to fight for this country. And when she did that, she ended up having to fight for her life, and she lost it. She lost it, mashallah. And then guess what? Nobody was charged. Nobody saw anything. Nobody heard anything. All of the DNA, because that's a sign of a struggle, of someone fighting to defend themselves. All of the DNA that was up under her nails, oh, we don't know who this belongs to. All of the DNA, the semen that was found in that sister. You mean to tell me you couldn't find this person that was on the same base with her?
Sure.
You couldn't find this person? And you know what? That's because they all was in on it. All of them was in on it, mashallah.
Yep, absolutely, sir.
But this wasn't in 2025, brother. This wasn't in 2025.
Absolutely.
This happened a while ago. This happened before 2025.
Right.
You know? And like I said, all of the things that has been happening, man, I can't believe that this year is the year.
Right.
They're really going to oppress us this year. Oh, man. Yeah. It's really finna get bad in 2020. Project 2025.
All right, sir.
Oh,
we got two. Okay, we got two more. Come
on with it, huh?
All right, we got the immigration policy. Oh my goodness. Stricter immigration policies could disrupt Black immigrant communities, particularly those with the ties to African or Caribbean nations. Increased deportations and visa restrictions may destabilize families with deprioritizing relationships with these regions, could limit economic and cultural exchanges critical to many Black Americans.
And you see how they doing our little brothers and sisters, man, everywhere on that border. And now with ICE deporting them. There's a restaurant right up the street that we go to. It's called Ozel's, right? Older lady and her children, they in there cooking their butt off in this restaurant, right? And I went in there to get me a plate, and the mother, you know what I'm saying? She was turning around and telling me about how there's several businesses in the area that then hired our people, you know what I'm saying, to help in their kitchens, and that none of them showed up for work since this thing been happening with, you know what I'm saying, with ICE and all of that. You know, I think it's quite ridiculous when you got all of these Chinese people around here. Guess what? They illegal.
Right.
And now once did they turn around and say anything to them? The Arabs around here are illegal. They sell drugs and they set their buildings on fire. Once they made enough money, brother, they started doing that around here in the area at almost all of them.
Damn.
Brother, I was riding around, telling you, left and right, more and more and more Arab chicken spots was on fire. Why? Because the Arabs had made so much money, and man, they done turned around and got the insurance off of their building, and they out of here.
They gone.
They straight criminals, and nobody even looks their way. Nobody looks their way. Even when that incident with Michael Brown happened, when they turned around and switched the videos and tried to make that brother, you know what I'm saying, a criminal, when he was actually a victim at the hands of that white officer.
Right.
They used a video claiming that, oh, see, he sold drugs. He was, guess what? Guess who supposed to gave it to? The Arabs. You understand? Nobody paid attention to that. But they immediately put him out on the news as if he is a criminal. And do you know what happened to that store to this very day? Those same Arabs running that store and those same Arabs sell drugs at that store. And nobody says a word to these illegal immigrants.
Right.
Those illegal Arabs, nobody says anything to them. Now, I'm not trying to support our people committing crimes because I'm totally against it. But the point I'm making is they come down on our people that's illegal. When you heard what what's the other president? You heard what George Bush said. He said, hey, they're working, they're cutting the grass, they're cleaning our houses, they painting them and putting on roofs. Let them stay. That's what George Bush said. George Bush Jr. That's what he said. Let them stay. And guess what? I say let them stay too.
Yeah, I'm right.
Let them stay, because this country would not be nothing if we were not here. If our people were not here working in your restaurants and your warehouses and your companies and your stores, nothing would get done. So you better leave the Mexicans and the Latinos alone. Go ahead. I'll give you the last one and let's get out of here.
All right, Kamala Khan, sir. It says economic and technological policy. It says proposed corporate tax cuts and reduce investment in social programs could widen economic disparities, as Black communities often rely on targeted initiatives to support housing, small businesses, and job creation. Additionally, limited funding for broadband expansion could deepen the digital divide, restricting access to education and remote work opportunities in undeserved areas.
Yeah. And you know they trying to stop that too.
Oh yeah, you know they're trying to stop them Black businesses.
Yeah,
create jobs for our own people. They definitely trying to stop that, sir. You know what I'm saying? Making money off the internet. You know what I'm saying? They trying to slow that down too. A lot of brothers and sisters have made money off social media. You know what I'm saying? Of course. I mean, you got brothers out there making millions and millions of dollars.
And you know something? You know, it's like they did that with their TikTok. Because now all of a sudden TikTok was supposed to have been getting shut off. They supposed to have been turning the TikTok all the way off. And then what did they do? Turn around the very next day. We're back. That was to get a lot of people to turn, because I heard once if you deleted your account, you can't get it back.
No.
I heard if you deleted the app, I heard a lot of people say that if you delete the app, you can't even get the app back. You know, you can't get the app back. So, yeah. Oh, to our sister, she said the water, sir, for Tawab show. Hey, the water to you, sis, for tuning in and rocking with us. We appreciate you.
Always. That's just always tune in with us and rock with us.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, that's my sister, boy. She makes some fire green beans. You understand? She know Cap love string man, and she makes some fire string. And she made sure that I had some when I came there for Officer Tazan's lecture. And she did an excellent job with the food and everything in general, man. She did an excellent job. So yeah, so that sister, she cold with it. Invited us to her home. You understand? Made us feel welcome. You know what I mean? Man, I felt like I was at the crib. You know, right, sir. And that's how this brotherhood, that's how this sisterhood is. You know, I feel like I'm with my, matter of fact, I ain't feel like I'm with my family. I know I'm with my family. You know, and it feel like we've been knowing each other forever. You know?
Don't it? Yeah, right. Yeah. It's just like that.
Damn
Yeah,
right. Look, the sister said she got me on the green bean.
yeah. She said, "Get
Yeah,
the degree."
yeah.
Damn
Officer,
right.
I'm a wild in the building. Shalom, Mark, y'all, Bashim, y'all, Shabaraka, Thar, Warrior.
Going on out
Yeah,
water.
yeah. But look, this is 2025. This is Project 2025 right here. And guess what? That was Project 2024, 2023,
Yeah.
20. Look, shall I go on?
Look, yeah, look,
Shall I
we
continue?
can, yeah, we can just make it
20,
simple and plain. This the
2022.
project. Yeah, this the project for every nigga that's coming to America. How about that? If you in
Man,
America, you a Negro, this project is especially for you. You shouldn't have to wait
yeah,
till 2025 to wake up and say, look at this what these people are doing to us. They've been doing it to us. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot
right.
here, sir.
Damn right. You should not. You should not. It shouldn't take this doggone long for you to see and understand what these people have planned for us. You know, this has been their plan all along. I don't care what year you think of. I don't care what good may have happened. You know, just think about all the oppression that our people have been suffering. We're trying to make it and get it right. The only thing that we got to do now is just follow Christ. That's it. We can turn around and make this struggle just man. We come together as a whole nation of people. We can make this struggle just a little lighter. You know what I mean? Our people don't have to. And we're gonna do the next one. We're gonna say the other ones for the other show. But
Okay.
the things that then took place out. There was a sister that turned around her children. You know, passed away in her vehicle. I hated to hear that. You know,
I
all
heard about
because
that
of the
one too,
sister
Cap.
being homeless. You know, it's so many different things that we could prevent if we would actually obey the Lord and do what God said to do, which is come together as a people.
Yeah.
You know, no way in hell that sister could not have gone to her family and the family turn around and say, okay, cuz, come on in here.
Right.
It's 2 degrees outside, my shop.
Yeah.
Brother, it's so goddamn cold Monday. Brother, it took me all night to get warm.
Damn.
When I went out there to go handle my business in 2 degree weather, brother, it took me until nighttime to finally get warm. You know? So I can imagine. I was in a car with some heat and it was cold.
Damn.
It was cold in my vehicle, brother. And the sister, ran out of gas, man, during the night. And that unfortunate situation happened.
Damn.
So like I said, if we would obey the Lord and come together as a people, we could prevent a lot. We could actually do a lot if we were not such in a dire need and want to come together with the other people, with the other nations of people. If we would come together with ourselves, you know how I'm gonna say this out and we're gonna get out of here. You know how every room that we go in on Clubhouse, we got to argue with people that want to join themselves and want with the other nations of people. Salvation for white people.
Yeah.
But do you notice how none of them ever vouch for their own? None of them never vouch for their own people, huh? They don't never say, man, it's salvation for niggas.
Yeah.
It's always white people.
Yeah. Why can't white people? Why can't
Yeah.
They gonna be there. They gonna be oppressed. They gonna be our slaves. They gonna be there. Don't worry about
it. And it's gonna be such a lovely day, boy.
Oh man, it's gonna be lovely, Cap.
It's gonna be a lovely day to finally see Christ and them angels put that animal in the cage where he belongs.
Damn right, sir.
But look, with that, hey, we gotta hear, family. The water for everybody tuning in. We appreciate it. Mashallah, another good article, good find. You understand? Good topic and everything, brother. I appreciate you rocking with me on this show. You understand? And until the next time, man, make sure y'all tune in. All right. to all of our shows, all of our classes. Go to ISUPK.com and let's get it. All right. And with that, Shalom Israel.
Shalom Israel.